Well, welcome to the BNI Effect. I'm Tony Meredith, and ordinarily I'm a business coach, but today I'm your host and fellow BNI member, bring you another amazing interview. And today is episode 25, and today's guest is Jeet Sandhu. Welcome, Jeet.
Thanks, Tony, for having me.
Hey, thank you for being here. Jeet, why don't we kick it off by you giving us a brief introduction of who you are, a little bit about your business, and the main services or products that you offer.
Yeah, fantastic. Thanks, Tony. So I'm a mortgage broker. I've been in the banking industry over 10 years. Started out as a mortgage broker earlier this year. So I enjoy working with my clients really closely, walking them through each part of the steps of the application approval, settlement, and after settlement process. So I like to educate my clients and ensure that they understand and making the right decisions for their financial needs. So I particularly specialize in residential mortgages and commercial loans.
Great. And so you kicked off your business when? Early this year, did you say? Or
This year, yes. Yeah.
amazing. And so what prompted that?
So I'd been in the banking industry over 10 years, and I was essentially a branch manager at ANZ and had been doing that for at least 5 years. And I was always at the back of my head that I wanted to get in and be a mortgage broker and have my own business. So essentially, that's where I was like, this was the right time.
Excellent. And when did you discover BNI?
Well, basically, at the start of my mortgage broking career, I contacted a real estate agent who was working in the area in Wynnum, in particular, where I was based in when I was working at my days at ANZ. And so that was Gabby McEwen, and she invited me to join BNI. And after my first meeting, I was like, this is exactly what I know. I want to be a part of this. These are the people I want to work closely with. I want to help them grow, and I want them to help me grow as well. And I could see that relationship really helping both mutually, both of our businesses. So yeah, as soon as I went in, I was like, this is it. Yes.
So what was it about that meeting that led you to make that decision so quickly?
It was great to hear how everyone worked together to build each other's businesses. And they did it without even wanting anything in return. It's that really I guess, like one of the core values around givers gains within BNI that really attracted me to BNI because that's what my business has always been about. And while I was working as a banker as well, it was really ensuring that I was giving the best to my clients and yeah, not expecting anything in return as well. So that, and also they have a little bit of fun along the way as well. So that also helps.
I love it.
Yeah.
How has being part of a BNI chapter influenced your approach to networking?
Yeah, so I think the core values, again, with BNI, which have really influenced my approach to networking, the positive attitude. And I know I won't get that at any other networking group. So every week, my fellow chapter members, them holding me accountable, but in a very positive way as well. So I definitely look at networking in a different light to how I did previously. Yeah, so really building those relationships, which is one of the core values within BNI. I think that's really influenced my approach to networking.
So just as a matter of interest, what did you used to think networking was going to be like when you said that it was different to what you thought previously?
Yeah, I thought it was more of like a business transaction, and an interview almost as such, where you go in and you say, this is what I do, this is my business. How can you help me? How can I help you? But this is really different. It was really getting to understand each other's business, and how I can help them rather than going, hey, how can you help me? Yeah.
Amazing. How do you measure the success of your participation at BNI?
Again, I think it's really around that building relationships. So not just within my immediate chapter at Wynnum Triton, but across the BNI network. So I've built some strong relationships with other mortgage brokers at within other chapters as well. And I will generally, you'd think that mortgage brokers won't work together, but they do. And I generally reach out to them for guidance and help with my business as well. Definitely the referral part that's there. But there've been some really high quality referrals, which have led to, multi-level referrals, which is always a great result. But I think that the relationships that I've been able to build, and within such a short space of time as well. Like I said, I only started in February, and so within the last 6 to 7 months, I've been able to build some great relationships who only want to see me grow further and further.
But I would guess, Jeet, that the ability for you to build those great relationships in a short period of time was because you got involved in the chapter and you made an effort. Would that be right?
Definitely. It is definitely what you put into it. Like I would, if anyone is to go into a BNI as starting up as a new BNI member, I would say definitely go out and meet as many fellow chapter members, but also other chapters as well. Do those one-to-ones, but don't just stop at that one-to-one. Do regular one-to-ones as well. And because I don't know, I think they say, you really build a relationship after meeting with someone at least 7 times before you actually build a strong relationship where you'll be able to help each other. So definitely the more people you meet, the more contact sphere you build to help you build your business, but also help build the business, your fellow members' businesses as well.
I think that's one of the great things about BNI is that we all have our core chapter, your chapter over on the Bayside there, and you might have 30 odd people, give or take, in the chapter. But then across the broader Brisbane, there's something like 35 other chapters. So there's a great BNI community within Brisbane just alone. And like you said, yes, get to know, like, and trust the people in your chapter, but then BNI across Brisbane is so much bigger than that.
That's it. Yeah. There's so much, there's only a limited, number of seats within each chapter. But if you go out and build those other relationships with other businesses that may not be in your chapter, you can only, look to build more success within your own business.
So what other advice would you give to new BNI members to make the most out of their membership and recognising that you're a relatively new BNI member yourself?
Like I said, so the one-to-ones have definitely helped. Get involved as well. I've been very fortunate that I've been able to be part of the leadership team as well in that short space of time. But yeah, don't say no to anything. Say yes to everything. And yeah, get a part of as many social events, as many of the one-to-ones. Do the KPIs that are within BNI. If you follow those, you honestly can't go wrong.
Outstanding. How has your business evolved since joining BNI?
So like I said, I only started at the beginning of this year. So it's really helped to build my brand. And I always wanted to get out into the community, and with connecting with my fellow chapter members, they've been able to connect me to other people within the community, which has only helped to build my brand even stronger. So I would definitely recommend that. That's been I think a core deciding factor of the success that I've been able to build in that short space of time.
And so what's next for your business? Have you got some exciting plans on the horizon?
Well, I just want to continue building and growing my brand, and meeting more community members and help as many people as I can along the way. So yeah, only just building my brand stronger and stronger. And I think BNI has definitely been able to help me with that so far. So I can only see it getting building more and more.
And so talk me through that. So then how do you see your relationship with BNI evolving as you continue to grow your brand locally?
BNI is always going to be a part of my business journey, I think. Yeah, part of my growth journey. I don't ever see BNI not being a part of my business journey now that I've been in it. So, they always say no matter how successful your business is, working on your business is something that you've always got to continue and ensure that you put in time each week. And that an hour and a half or 2 hours, once a week is like only a small percentage of your weekly time. So if you can do that, the world is your oyster, essentially.
I love it. And like you said earlier, you'll get out of things what you put into them. Jeet, if you could share one piece of wisdom with our listeners, whether they're BNI members or not, what would that advice be?
Just building those relationships within your community and building a little community that you're able to support and that's going to support you in return. There's nothing better than that. So ensure that you have a group of people close to you that are supportive and hold you accountable, and your business is to the stars. Reach for the stars.
Reach for the stars. World is your oyster. I love it. How can listeners learn more about you and your business or get in touch with you, Jeet?
Yeah, so book in a one-to-one with me. So reach out to me by organizing a one-to-one, whether it's through BNI Connect. My contact details are on there. So I am a mortgage broker, so you can find me on the SkyBridge Finance website as well.
It's social media. Can people find you on social media?
Yes, I am. Yes. So Jeet Mortgage Broker. You'll be able to find me on Instagram.
Outstanding. Very good. Well, look, thank you, Jeet, for being here. So that wraps up another episode of the BNI Effect. I hope that you enjoyed today's episode. And I want to say a massive thank you to Jeet Sandhu for sharing her wisdom and insights with us. If you found value in today's episode, then please subscribe where all good podcasts are found. And until next time, keep networking, keep growing, and remember your success is our priority here at the BNI Effect.